Hello there, everyone. My name is Dark Sage Walker, and it's been a while since I played Wizard of Legend. Is there any particular reason for that? How come you're ignoring this game even though you said it was awesome? Well, again, the biggest problem with this game is that it just doesn't get enough content updates. That having been said, we did just recently see a content update, and oh, it is glorious. And I'm not talking about the Sky Palace update either. We got... I do like Pandemic Pouch. We did just get a new update called the Boss Rush update. And what this update does is it not only adds Boss Rush to the game, which that's over here, by the way. You talk to this dude, and he's all like, "Hey, you want to take a special version of the Chaos Trials?" And you can be like, "Okay, sure, we can try that." Or you can be like, "Nah, I'm good." You are formally invited to a special engagement of the Chaos Trials. Please note that you won't be able to take any cursed relics or stones with you. Would you like to spend 25 Chaos Gems to participate? Now, to be fair, I do kind of get wrecked up doing these, but I want to show you what the boss rush looks like as well. So, let's just go ahead and go in here and show it off. So you see you fight all 4 members of the trials. You don't start with anything, so check down here, see if he's got anything you want. What is this? Good. That's nice. Yeah, so we're just gonna move forward. Alright, that worked out well. Alright, you get out of my way. Can't you see I have business with the Count? I don't think that's the Count. What are you talking about? Alright, so I still haven't quite memorized how to deal with Crush Colossus, but there you go. Oh, we've got a lot of lightning to work with, so yeah, I'll take that. And you have anything good for me? Oh, improvement to Volt Disc. If I may be fair, though, Volt Disc is kind of the most needless upgrade. Cecil? Yeah, you can just come over here and say hello, buddy. You don't have to, like, stay over there and feel left out. So one of the things that changes in Boss Rush is that even though you're fighting them in an earlier order, they get their later attack, some of their later attacks. Like you saw her do the dash that she normally doesn't get until the level 3 upgrade. Yes, Cecil. I get the feeling you don't really like the sound effects of this game, buddy. You got anything good? What is this? I'm good. And who knows, maybe it's alright, I just don't really care to try. I already have unlimited charges. Well, Vampire's eyeglasses are good, I'm just not entirely sure I have the improved critical hit rate to take advantage of that. Hi! Buddy, you can come over here and just kind of land and take a load off, pal. Out real great. What are you? Giant's heart? Yeah, I'll take that. Oh no, it's tiny crocodile heart. Well, I feel silly now. And yeah, we'll take it. I don't know if it's going to be any good, but you usually don't turn down Vampire's eyeglasses when they show up.
What's up, guys?
Hello, birds. I've been tiny crocodile heart by accident. It's gonna screw my run a lot.
Teleport. Oh, hey, I'm dumb. And big mace. Alright. Yeah, tiny crocodile party is not doing me any favors. Yeah, we'll take that. Wow, birds. Are you serious right now? Come on. Yeah, they really don't like the sound effects for this game. Hi. Yes, you guys are being kind of rude. But ultimately, it's because they don't like it when I sit on the other side of the room to do my recording. You can't really help that, and you gotta do your recording somehow. And if I sit too far away from the mic, then nobody can hear me. Funny how that works, isn't it? Okay, too much garbage. I hate birthday. I don't know if I want that. I do, however, seem to get the feeling that the game really wants me to upgrade Volt Disc. I will not be doing that, however. And that was a critical heal, so... Hey, I'm dumb. God. Man, it's awfully difficult to dodge an attack that covers like 85 square miles. And of course, she starts it right on top of you, so you have no choice but to be hit. That move sucks. A lot of the dashy fire attacks I'm not a big fan of. No, none of those seem all that good. What are you? Boots of Celerity. That's another new one. I don't think I have enough to buy that. Now that I do want, because I know I have at least one cursed item, so it would be at least a little boost. Yes, that's actually the thing that I like the most about this update, is that it did add in some new relics that I think are really good. So if you ask me, this game ain't dead yet. God damn it! It's just a fun little theory, but you can't really win a fight if you can't attack. That's kind of the problem I have with high-level Crash Knight, is that for the most part you're not allowed to attack. like the game laughs at you whenever you attempt to make an attack against him. Hey! Come on now! Good lord! There's no reason for that. How much is that improving things by? Not much, but it's still an improvement. Okay, I fucking hate that attack. I haven't figured out a good way to dodge it yet. Oh, what do you do about that? Complain a lot and die is kind of the answer that I've come up with. So, yeah. Alright, so let's actually review what we have here. We've got the Bolt Disc, which is a lovely projectile basic. Never go wrong with the Spark Array. Arguably my favorite Dash Arcana, and then that big ol' attack. I get the feeling my birds are just trying to piss me off right now. Okay, and this is a new relic, Gloves of Gambit. Gee, I wonder where they got that idea from. Probably the team. Out of comedy. No thank you. Rules of contingency. I can see that being good, but I think I just want to take my gold and go. And of course, the level 3 boss is Shu, because I haven't suffered enough yet, apparently. And the problem that I have with Earth Knights is that they can set up that mirror shield barrier that knocks projectiles back in your direction. You know, reflects them. Big surprise. Which means that when you're focused on projectiles, Earth Knights do one thing to you: ruin you. Ain't that just a lot of fun? Just one basic enemy can turn your entire day upside fucking down. I do feel a bit more in control when I'm not against high level. And mostly, I just haven't figured out how to deal with Shu's ultimate yet. There's a discernible pattern to it, but it generally comes in so quickly that I just don't know what to do. So that could just be that I'm awful, but I'd like to think that I'm not the only one having that issue. But I could also be the only one having that issue. And if that's the case, someone teach me what the hell I'm doing wrong. Yes, I want to shine. How are you going to turn down 12 more hit points? I mean, that's just too much. Obviously, that's not why I did that. Now, looking at my setup again, I kind of realized why it was offering me the Volt Ring improvement so many times in a row. Because, frankly, most of my attacks can't be upgraded anytime. When you take a chaos one, it starts upgraded. Your signature spell is already upgraded from the get-go, so really it only has one option. That's why it offered me Volt Ring so many times, but it would have been nice if they had offered me something like, I don't know, something that was not Volt Ring. But once again, though, but during a normal run, I think it, being able to bounce around a little bit against other normal mobs is definitely a bonus. Can't go there yet. Or rather, the wall is too thick there. The bouncing effect is great when you're just dealing with normal mobs. When you're dealing with only bosses, no, not that great in that respect. Alright. Alright, I think that's it. On to the boss. I like boss rush, I do, but I really don't like putting I don't like Shu's ultimate attack. Which, that's something you have to put up with in the normal game too, but usually in the normal game you get more chances to take care of enemies. Alright, that was nice. Are you exploding fireball? I'll take that. Oh, and a teddy bear head. Oh, man. Doesn't get any better than teddy bear head. Isn't that right, birds? Yes, I'm talking to you. We also have Quill Fireball Go Boom. Now, another thing that was added to this update, if you look at your relics screen, is that it shows you how much your relics affect things by. So I know that the Gloves of Gambit are improving projectile damage by about 12%. Whereas that might only be like 1 or 2 damage. That's generally enough to turn some lights keeping on the net. The numbers keep relatively small in this game. Very rarely do you see something like throw an attack. Oh, hundreds of damage! Oh my god, the world has collapsed. It doesn't usually happen. It happens. But it's not common in this game. Generally, the amount of damage you do is kind of limited. It increases damage based on how much gold you currently have. This probably won't be useful until later in the game. Right now, it's plus 5.56. Now it's 5.68. Again, every little bit helps. We'll definitely enhance Exploding Fireball. Now it's at 0.68. Alright, so we're going to get some money to improve that. You know, it could just be that when I was playing Boss Rush, I was playing crap. I don't seem to be having the same problems right now. Flame Breath? I'll probably get rid of that as soon as I can, honestly. Flame Breath isn't that good for my burn build. Now, some of the things that Gloves of Gambit don't affect are actually a little disappointing, like it doesn't work with Aqua Beam or Distortion Beam, which, I get it, they're not technically projectiles, but when you use projectiles, you can definitely think, oh, ranged attack. So it's a little disappointing that it doesn't work with those, but I get it. If it worked with those, that would be a great one. But it doesn't count as a melee attack either, so I guess beams are kind of their own thing. Maybe in a future update we'll see something that increases the damage of beam attacks. No, sorry, I don't know if it's a thunder or not. What is this? Stealthy Haladi. Attacks against enemies at full health can deal extra damage. Well, that would be good if you just have like a one big hit strategy. I do not have that, so we'll take it. Yeah, we'll take Criminal Clover. You know, maybe we'll get a cheeky critical hit strategy going on. The more gold we get, the more damage we'll do, and that's A-okay by me. Another reason why that boss rush failed, aside from I'm terrible at dodging, choose, and attack, is also the idea that I was not getting very good relics. I'm not blaming it all on that, but my goodness, if the relics I was getting were a little trash. Yep, that's right, attack that hair. You can do it. Plus 15% critical hit chance. Ooh, I like that, actually. It's more than I gave it credit for, I'll tell you that much. Alright. On to Atlas. Yes, we've talked about you before, Atlas. Now I'm assuming he's going to do the stone pillars. Yeah, admittedly, Flame Breath has hit multiple times. I didn't actually know that. Sure, it isn't doing enough for me to say, oh, I misjudged this attack, I should hold on to it forever. I'm just saying it's doing more than I thought it would. Nice, but keeping my Chaotic Rift. Sorry, Spike Track, I just don't think you're good enough. So the Dagger of Midas might not be entirely useful for the final few floors when I'm done spending money, but it will be useful in its own right. I do also appreciate that this game is not necessarily super easy. You know, once you're used to the gameplay, it's not super hard right now either. Especially if you've been playing it for a while and you have a pretty good idea of what you're doing. Yeah, brilliant. I'm glad I did that. Should have just done that. I thought I wouldn't be able to reach it with Flame Breath, but oh well. That's my bad for underestimating the range of that spell. No, I'm good actually. I actually don't care about Flame Breath all that much, so I'm not going to bother upgrading it. I'd rather have the damage bonus from my Dagger of Midas, thank you very much. What is the damage bonus up to? 10, nice. And so we're looking pretty solid right now. We could use some more damage. We could... Man, just when I was saying I underestimated the range on that one, I should use it more often. And then I try and it completely fizzles in my face. I got you! The enemy's going, you got what? Photographer's quill. Plus 0%. Oh, we gotta change that. that crystal ball. I don't even know what it does, but I want it. That's the point of treasure. You pick it up because it's neat. And you figure out what it does later. Just like a D&D game, you just pick things up and then you identify them later. Sometimes what you find is amazing, sometimes what you find is questionable. In this case, we've got... Alright, cool. So if I get a signature at the end of a room and I want to save it for later, I can do that. Okay, you jump the enemies and piss off. There we go. Alright, now I've got a signature that I can use right away here, pretty much. So, I know some of you who play this game a lot are probably thinking, hey, why don't you use the control stick? We can tell you're using the pad. You get more precise aiming, but the movement is also a little bit different. Sorry, I'm just not big on using the control stick to do my run. I prefer things the way I prefer them. I can't really help that. One thing that I do think is nice about the way that this game controls on other control schemes, though, is that you can aim and fire your spells separate from your movements. That is kind of nice. But I also maintain the idea that that's not anything I'm very good with, so I'm not going to try to force it. Yes, I will increase my movement speed. Jump from, yeah, I kind of hate it. Fortunately, the explosive fireball is good at doing damage through things. You know, mostly because it explodes, You token already used your effect. Alright, enough of that. And, you know, as I'm sure many of you have noticed, I like me some roguelike games. I don't know why I like this genre so much. One of the few things that seems to require skill nowadays. You know, modern shooters aren't all about skill anymore. There are notable exceptions, of course. I'm not about the online competitive shooters genre. And I know I kind of show my hand a little bit where I say, yeah, but I like some too. I like it very. Yes, I guess it's a better way to put it. But at least Splatoon does something different with the genre. So take it for what it's worth. Again, I might be showing my bias a bit, but I'm just not big on your Call of Duties and your Battlefields and games like that. Especially now that they've become annually seasonal. Wait, what's the term I'm looking for? I guess they're kind of serial releases, considering that they're generally released once every year. Oh yeah, it's a serial release. So like Assassin's Creed has become. And by the by, we know where that's going. We know where that's going. Which I don't know how many people actually care. Most people are probably chosen to forget that particular part of the saga, but I don't think it's a good idea to forget things like that. If you're completely going to forget things and put them out of your mind just because they're unprofitable, you never learn anything. And I'm hoping that Ubisoft is going to learn something outside of better monetization tactics. Oh, hey, hi. Alright, let's see what you offer. Good projectiles. You know, like storm draft, really. You know what? I'll use it over this just because it is a projectile. Just, you know, storm draft also has the notable problem of not being very good. What the hell, I'll use it. Admittedly, it is helping out quite a bit right now. Let's face it, in a combat room with a pit, more often than not, it's just attacks to the gods of Wizard of Legends. Yeah, you guys know what I'm talking about.
Zap, zap, motherfucker! Who's that coming to town? Oh yeah, it's just me. You know the kick-ass.
Yeah, I don't know exactly what they did to make boss rush feel so much more difficult, aside from how quickly things ramp up. But I think that's all it really took to make boss rush feel that much more difficult. Each defensive relic held. I don't know how many defensive relics the game says I have. I'll tell you what, I'll take that. You also tend to get fewer relics and fewer chances to upgrade things. I don't know. I think boss rush is a fine challenge. I'm just not very good at it yet. Kind of like how I'm not that great at this game. Like, I still haven't done a hard mode run by either taking the Insignia Legend or just activating hard mode at the beginning of the run, which I'll show you how to do that after this one. Whether it ends in success or failure, I want people to understand what the devs have done with the game to try to improve it. Because I do think it's admirable that they really put a decent amount of focus into trying to make this game better, even though it did kind of lose its initial first impression. It took them a while, but they stuck with it, and I can appreciate their desire to keep working with a passion project. Part of the reason why I like this game so much. Very obviously a passion project, and, well, when a game dev makes something that they're making purely out of passion for what they're doing, you oftentimes get some really good stuff. The same story is true of Mega Man 2. That was something that the devs did in their own free time. Because even though Mega Man 1 set a lot of interesting precedents and standards, it was not what one would call a critical success. But they stuck. Wow, but they stuck with it, and we got Mega Man 2, which is probably one of the most popular games of all time! Like you had Alright, that just sounded dirty, I apologize. Ice daggers, no thank you. Why am I getting an ice spell from the fire mage? Honey, I think you're confused. Alright. Sorry, I got real quiet there. It was like, oh my god, so many wind enemies, they're evading all my attacks. So fast. Get them away from me. Oh, hold on, I see cotton candy. I only have one reaction to cotton candy. I mean, if it's gonna unleash a breaking switcher every time not every time, but frequently when I go to throw a basic, I love it. And I knew what Caddy's cotton candy did before I picked it up, but oh my goodness, do I like that item. I think I'm gonna stick with what I have, actually. I like magnetic breakers, at least to an extent, but I'm gonna stick with this, because despite my talking crap about Stormdraft, it's actually doing me a world of good right now, so I'm just gonna stick with this. You know, actually, the ricochet effect on bolts on the Volt Disc is way better than I gave it credit for. It actually turns this thing into a neat little projectile into an effective area of protection. You can probably sure. I find your rudeness very offensive. Gladly thank you to cut that shit out. See, this is the other thing that screwed up my boss rush attempt. You don't take tiny crocodile hearts. Of course, I didn't know it was tiny crocodile heart. I thought it was giant's heart. Which goes to show you how often I play this game anymore. I even forget what giant's heart looks like. Fireball. Somehow I don't like the stop. And surely you're coming to understand why I like the Chaos Dash. I know that's not what it's called, but I'm sorry I just don't know what to do with it right now. But just being able to teleport at a whim is just great. It might not have an aggressive effect, but it's such a good... What do we got here? Noxious Dapper Cap? Don't care. Destroys all projectiles in the area when you get hit. That's defensive. I like it. Speed is increased for each Arcana on cooldown. I think I'm gonna just not take that. It's not bad, I just don't think I need any further movement speed. My cloak came with movement speed and I took Mercury Candle. So I think speed-wise, I'm okay. You can just call me Speedway. Okay, Arrow Boy, you gotta go away. What the heck? He seems to have like... Oh, yeah, that was real. Not have infinite health now? By the way, that's why I don't like rogue enemies. The moment they dogpile you, you just take so much unavoidable damage because they have this strangely fast attack speed. Yes, it's definitely, it's only a few, I believe their animation is only a few frames, so you can get stun locked by just one or two of them, just like mad. That's one of those times where at least knowing how to aim with the control stick is useful, because you can get very precise aim. So I suppose... Here's another defensive one. Cool. Basically, anything that makes it so the enemy has a harder time damaging me, I'm down for. But despite what I just said about, oh, I don't like using this because blah 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 blah, it's good to know how to do things like that because it sets you on being able to attack at, or being able to know how to attack at such specific angles like that. It's just good shit. I don't have any. Yes, I do have some cursed relics. By that I mean I have one cursed relic. Oh, hold on, I have 2 cursed relics now. Now we definitely want Curse Eater's Mask. And to take it, I will give up... How about the least useful relic I have is actually the Infinity Marble. Actually, no, the least useful relic I have is Teddy Bear Head. Alright, so let's see. 6 and 6, so it's a 3%. It's a 3% increase with every cursed relic. So I now have a plus 21%, critical hit rate. And that's 12, 18, and 30, roughly 33, 45, 46, 56. The 56% damage. Yeah, that's a lot of extra damage that we're doing. That means that if your damage started off as 10, we're doing 15 now. Alright, so I definitely feel like a badass right now. Oh, and the name of that spell is Chaotic Rift. Yeah, I should have remembered that. Signature on one tiny little bit. As much as I like Dragon Surge, it's actually not affected by the Gloves of Gambit, so no, not taking it. I don't dislike that attack, it's a little slow, but it's a good control method. But again, the issue is that it's just not affected, otherwise I'd be willing to put up with the slow attack. And again, I don't know why it's not affected. Screw your air bolts. There we go. Looking better. Okay, so I gotta admit with Storm Draft, it's not the most useful move in the world, but it does... Hold on, does it say that it destroys all enemy projectiles when it's upright? Alright, so then what you use it for is actually a more defensive use. Okay, so I kind of misunderstood Storm Draft. It's much better when you look at it as a defensive spell. First, you gotta be nice. I know you want me to pay attention to you, and you'll get plenty of attention when I'm done recording. Alright, let's go back and buy this helmet. Thing is, I know they want my attention, and I'm going to give it to them, but they need to understand that I'm recording right now. My ultimate is damn near impossible to get around. Screw you, player. I do hope that when they eventually come out with the, I'm assuming electric twin, that they're so broken. Frankly, I think most of the shoes attacks are broken. No, just God. idiot. But I kind of don't think so. I don't think I'm that big of an idiot. Keep in mind, I'm an idiot. I'm a big old doofus. But I don't think I'm that dumb. Also, the idea that you can fire Storm Blast multiple times is really not... Or not Storm Blast, Storm Draft. Oh, wow. Sir, that fireball is ridiculous. Like the one-time frost fan is useful, it's when the enemy is using it. Go away. Get that flame breath shit out of here. And granted, the frost fan does the same thing when you use it, it's just when you use it, I don't know, it's very underwhelming when you use it. Even when you're using it as your special, it's really not that good. Yeah, it covers a wide area, but when you use a super special, you kind of want it to. Hold on. You kind of want it to do a lot of damage against the enemy. It really does an underwhelming amount of damage, if I may be honest. That's why I tend to not take Frostbite. Thank you, Council. I'm going this way now. Bye. Yeah, we've seen the credits enough times, thank you. At least I have. I also like how they changed up this screen. It's instead of showing you, oh, here's some flashbacks of your time in the trials. It just shows you, whether or not you're upgraded, your spells, your relics. I really think that the work that they've done to improve this game is just wonderful. Now, like I said, I'll also show you the new method that they use to give you a hard mode, so you can actually go in with a relic instead of having to take the Insignia of Legend. See, so this guy, when you talk to him, lets you start on a different level. Would you like to begin in the Sky Palace? Yeah, whatever. But if you talk to Melinda, she says that she... Oh, I might as well just read it.
You there! Your eyes tell me you're searching for a real challenge! I know a way through the Chaos Trials that will test even the greatest of wizards! How about it? It'll cost you just 10 gems to test your true potential!
But she's the one you talk to if you want to start the Chaos Trials on hard mode, which is essentially taking the enemies from the 3rd level and onwards, and just making them the normal enemies, which I assume also puts the actual council members on their 3rd attack patterns, and you get the idea. It's very much the game's hard mode, and I may do a few runs on hard mode after I've gotten my sea legs back underneath me. But anyways, thank you very much for watching. If you liked what you saw, subscribe to this channel to see more in the future. Leave a like and a comment, but the best thing you can do with this video is to share it with a friend. My name is Dark Sage Walker, and I'll be seeing you.